Look, we paint graffiti, that's what we do.
That's what you do?
Yeah.
Paint graffiti. What's so wrong with the pen and paper or fucking canvas? What makes you think the whole city needs to be exposed to your artwork?
This city is littered with bullshit. Fucking billboards, these advertisements, these skyscrapers. What gives them the right to jam that shit down my throat?
Yo, my art form. My art form. Lyrical miracle on a canvas of musical paper with words like skaters flipping fat tricks on smooth slopes. It's the soap for filthy energy. My art is an expression of eternity, and eventually that shall be. I took years to perfect the patterns like fat tips and burners with fresh paint. I spray poems like light rays passing through a crystal prism. My liquid life essence in a catchy sentence or two. I freestyle and catch something new I never knew. Ever since the first rap I wrote, my passion burned to a point of smoke. Then alas, I became the looking glass and had to pass all the self-doubt and throw out ideas of being skeptical. Now I rock mics like skaters rock skulls. I drop flows of uncharted waves. As I set mental slaves free, I record my paintings on CDR, then bump them in your car. The colors stream across your viewfinders as a reminder that nothing is as it really appears. Ever since his first year, 4 years, I throw lyrical UFOs to every session and every show. My style is centralized at and behind my two eyebrows, plus my mind be my pal. To rock a rhyme for all, I keep moving like energy. He be a plentiful MC. My art form, my art forms like the weather when it storms. My art form, my art gets forged like a royal sword. My art form, my art's for the true fans who will always want more. My art form, my art forms like the weather when it storms. My art form, my art gets forged like a royal sword. My art form, my art's for the true fans who will always want more.
He would cup his hand around the pillar and lean back and found that motion, for some who knows what the symbolism is, maybe planets circling the sun, would just release a torrent of ecstatic poetry. And much of his poetry just came spilling out of him in that motion.
My words, they do express messages. Stay impressed with my level of intelligence. We are music is not about the Benjamins, so I focus daily on repping my own residence. Picture this like a gallery of art. If you about selling out, then your salary will start. Mine describes what I'm writing in my rhymes. If you feel that it's time, then reveal what you find.
Now, each stanza's like Picasso with canvas, Michelangelo a few years in Sistine Chapels. Mix these samples. I spit these bars like craft artists and breakers. We mix these arts, it gets me charged. When I lit these songs and flip these bars, played by the kids in cars. I get in bars and get in charge, and I give my inspiration cause I live this art.
When I'm digging deep, I find rhymes shining like a Persian princess with jewels on her feet. Basic beats sent from friends and loops that connect on each end. Writing lines on my college binder. I like to leave reminders like come back to the now. I jumped over the moonlight and spotted a spot on a cow. Below, black and white like no reception. Or nighttime with snow hills. I always show how others can develop their skill. I'm getting better with practice, not the type to date your everyday actress. Still growing near the mountains and the ocean. Still sowing love with amplified motion. Still growing near the mountains and the ocean. Still sowing love with amplified motion. My art form, my art forms like the weather when it storms. My art form, my art gets forged like a royal sword. My art form, my art's for the true fans who will always want more. My art form, my art forms like the weather when it storms. My art form, my art gets forged like a royal sword. My art form, my art's for the true fans who will always want more.
Verses of poetry began pouring out of him. Remarkable poetry. His students wrote the words down.
What gives them the right to jam that shit down my throat?
That's different. They pay for that shit.
Oh, okay. Yeah, they pay for it. So just because I don't have money means that I can't be heard, right?
Shining and untold of caverns, spiders and jack-o'-lanterns. Light the campfire that burns like JKC and help me reach the sky similar to balloons. Let loose. What I write is the type that'll stand out like neon pink or juice that's pamplemousse. My truths are scattered throughout the strange subjects I doubt you know about. I had a notion and threw it out. Now nothing is concrete except the heat when I connect to beats, except the street I walk on. My sense will leave you speechless like ghosts. The smoky host with the coast in his poems, not to scare you like boo. I like fresh like new, invest in true hobbies. I got these ambitions like smart teens, my heart gleams.
Look, we paint graffiti, that's what we do.